Hey everybody, this is Beer Time with Mr.Amazing3001. Um, this is just going to be an off-the-cuff, kind of relaxed, just chat, I guess. Just talk about things that are going on in the world and whatever while we sit and have a beer together. Now, this isn't going to be scripted or edited in any sort of way, not that you might be thinking to yourself, well, Mr. Amazing, you never edit any of your videos, and you never script any of your videos, because you don't put any effort into your videos. And while that is true, there is actually one video that I did edit, so there's a little Easter egg for you, if you can find it. Most of my videos are just what, like 30 seconds long or something. I don't know how long this one's gonna be, so let's just get right into it. My personal beer of choice for this is Bud Light. Now I know what you're all saying, like, oh, that's a bitch beer. And my response to you is, first of all, I am a bitch. Second of all, I have a lot bitchier drinks in my refrigerator, so you're lucky I went with this one. Although I do like Bud Light, so let's just crack it open and let's get started. Oh, sorry. Cheers. So what am I going to talk about? Let's actually talk about turning 21. I turned 21 on Monday, and I went out with a few of my friends after work, and you know, it's really weird buying your first drink when it's really weird. I mean, I work at I work in retail, so it's like, you know, I bought my first six-pack from, you know, somebody from the store that I work in. So, I mean, most people, they're like, well, they're going to assume you're 21, because why are you going to try to be buying, alcohol when you're under 21 at your own store, you know what I'm saying? So, like, they already figured I was 21, so that wasn't really a big deal. And she just looked at my ID and she just quietly said happy birthday, because it was up at the customer service counter, so she already had a million other things going on. I just needed cash back, but whatever, that's a story for another time. That doesn't even matter. But yeah, it really didn't set in until at the bar. Well, we went to my girlfriend and two of my friends that went out. We went to Applebee's, and which is hilarious, because we went to Applebee's, and our server, like the hostess that sat my friends and I, also turned out to be our waitress and our bartender. So, I mean, I know the economy's rough right now, but that to me was just amazing. I mean, she was very good, don't get me wrong, she was great. Yeah, I ordered a Corona, of course, with lime. That was my first drink, in a restaurant, obviously, and it was weird. It was different. It was definitely different. Then I finished that, and then I got a Fireball lemonade drink. That was really good. If you go to Applebee's, I definitely recommend that. And then it was a Blue Hawaiian Long Island iced tea. That was pretty good too. Then we went out afterwards, walked around a little bit, and we went to the Walmart liquor store. There I got another six-pack for some reason, because one six-pack wasn't enough, even though like most of my six-packs aren't even close to being done. Excuse me. I also bought Fireball, and holy crap, if you've never had Fireball, I'm sure you've had Fireball, but if you haven't, it's great. Like, I can't really do shots, but Fireball can go down A-okay. So, I mean, I was feeling good after my drink, because I've got drunk maybe a few times before, but I've never really drank on a consistent basis. So when we got back to my apartment, I had two of the beers, and but I mean, like, after walking around, because we were walking around like the regular Walmart and the liquor store Walmart, and then we drove home. So there was like at least 30 to 40 minutes in between. So, and we went to GameStop for like a minute. So, I mean, there was like some time in between having more drinks. But I was feeling pretty good when I got home. I had two more beers, like I said. And then I had we had like 5 shots. And like, I am honestly surprised that I didn't black out, because that always happens. Funny story, every time before this that I got drunk, I would actually get blackout drunk and then just wake up, and I wake up to myself, I pissed myself there. Wake up to having just peed myself. And it's just, I'm glad that didn't happen last time, well, Monday, because god damn, it's awful. It's so awful. Just waking up, like, you already don't remember what happened, and then you're like, wait, why am I so sweaty? And then you're like, oh, wait a minute, that's pee. It's like, god damn. There goes the good underwear. But yeah, anyway, excuse me, keep coughing. We put on a movie, because, I mean, we were all pretty buzzed. It was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I didn't even really watch any of that movie. Like, I was on my phone, because, like, I was feeling pretty good. I wasn't stumbling or anything. Like, I honestly handled my liquor a lot better than I thought I would. Granted, like I said before, we did have like 40 or so minutes in between, between my first and second round of drinks. But, yeah. It just, like, the world wasn't spinning or anything. It just made me, like, really tired. Like, obviously I was drunk. There's no doubt about that. But, I remember going to bed, waking up the next day. I had the next day off. I took the next day off just in case, like, I had a hangover. I've never had a hangover before, but I was like, why not? So I had Tuesday off, and I was perfectly fine. Went to bed at, like, 12, and went to bed at 12 and woke up at, like, 7, like usual. I wake up at 7, like, every morning. It's great. And then I just had, like, a normal day. So, but it's so weird, like, just being able to just have a drink with friends whenever I want, being able to buy, beer whenever I want. It's so weird. I mean, not that I'm gonna be, like, a crazy alcoholic or anything. Well, we'll see. No promises, but, like, I mean, since Monday, I've had maybe 1 total beer. Like, I've had half a beer that I didn't finish, and then, like, I had another half a beer that I didn't finish in this. So, I'm sorry, like, a beer and a half. And it's like, you work all day, and it was funny because I told my coworkers, I'm like, I can't really drink by myself, and they're like, so you're telling me that you can't go home and just crack open a cold one? And I was like, yeah, that kind of makes me sound like a bitch, but yeah, you're right. So yeah, that was my 21st birthday experience. It was a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun with my friends. And yeah, that was that. I hope this video can be uploaded to YouTube. Last time I had, like, a video this long, Like, my phone just shit the bed, even though it's like an iPhone 7 Plus. How? No, wait. No, I'm sorry. An iPhone 7S, I think. I don't know. I don't fucking know anything about anything. But yeah, that was my 21st birthday experience. The food was great. The drinks were good. The bartender was good. Oh, maybe she wasn't such a good bartender in the sense that we didn't get charged for a lot of our drinks, and I don't really know what happened with that, but I mean, whatever. But yeah, anybody that's out there watching, which is probably nobody, but just in case, let me hear about your 21st birthday experiences if you are over 21. If you're not, let me know what you're going to be doing for your 21st birthday if you're close to it. I'd like to hear from you guys. Yeah. Alright, and that's the beer. Alright, this has been Having a Beer with Mr. Amazing 3001, episode 1. I'd like to do more of these in the future. I don't know, but it'd be nice if just get some likes, some comments, some subscriptions. If you favorite this video, if you want to share it. So yeah, this has been Beer Time with Mr.Amazing3001. I hope you all have a great night, and drink on, my friends.